Hello, hello. I hope that all is well. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and I wanted to stop by today and chat with you a little bit about the blind spots in your life. I know you're like, blind spots? What is she talking about? One of the things that I found being a heart coach is that many of the struggles that we have in life, we go through and we experience because we are not seeing the full picture of what's going on in our lives. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. We live in the United States of America. So if you look at a map of the United States of America, let's say you lived in Florida and you told everyone, I live in Florida, but you didn't realize that the United States has 49 other states. So if you were to say, I live in Florida, I live in the United States, all of that is true. But if you were to say, Florida is all there is to the United States, that is not true. Even though that's where you live, there's so much more to it. And in our lives, it's like that. A lot of times we only see our own little state. We only see the area that we've been privy to, or the area that we're accustomed to spending time in, not realizing that is so much more to it. And I find when I work with my clients one-on-one, a lot of times they know they have an attitude problem. They know they need to work on different things, but they get stuck in working on those things. And how do they move past knowing they need to work on it and actually seeing change in those areas? Those areas are blind spots. Many times we know we need to work on them and fix them, but we're not willing to put in the work or the effort required, because let's be honest, it's a lot of work and effort required to change those stubborn areas, those difficult areas. A blind spot is an area that is not in your periphery, so it's not a space that you easily see. And we have to deal with those blind spots, because if we don't deal with those blind spots, we're going to find ourselves in the dark. And it's time for us to live in the light. It is time for you to live the life you were created to live. It is time for you to overcome. It's time for you to be honest about your hurt, your pain, your frustration, your prejudices, so that you can overcome them and start to see yourself living a life that's productive, a life that's effective. That's Mike Christopher. Tell everybody hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Say how you doing. Say thank you. Say thank you for joining the movement.
Thank you for joining the movement.
See my big Kevin right there. Say thank you for joining the movement.
Thank you for joining the movement.
Yes, it's all about all of us being better. So I'm going to go and spend some time with the boys, but you think about some of the blind spots in your life and think about some ways that you can overcome. And for those of you who do decide to join this movement and participate in growing and allowing heart connections to touch the world, we'll also talk about how to address those blind spots and overcome those blind spots. So I'm excited, I'm encouraged, and I hope that you are too. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and you have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye-bye.